Alright, so for this one, we have to do dashed or solid lines. So, for all of these problems that I have on this page, all of the equal signs are gone. And all they have is either less thans or greater thans, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Okay, so first of all, let's just make sure we understand that this is a less than. And this direction is greater. Okay. So, for 16, I have less than or equal to. Because I have that line, okay, we can see this matches this. I have to have a solid line. Okay, so at x, at 3, put a point, and I would draw a solid line. Now, according to this, it says that you want to shade down, but I can't do that because all I have is a left side and a right side. So, if it's less than, okay, here's my less than symbol, less than or equal to, just like that, I see that this is pointing this direction. So, this part of my graph has to be shaded. You can make it a little neater if you want, but I'm literally on the clock. So we're going to move on. Okay, so number 17, we have a greater than symbol. So if I look at my little cheat sheet here, which you have this in your notes, there was a little like chart for you. So greater than, here's greater than, you have to do dashed, and you have to shade above. So, dashed, dashed, and shade up. So at -4 on the y, put a point. I need to dash my line. If you have a pencil only, then I would just make it a little bit of a thicker line. Okay, so it's dashed. And then it says that we need to shade above the line. So here's where I started. This is above the line, up. And so this is the side that I shade. Okay. Now, for number 18, we have y is greater than 4x plus 2. So I'm going to start with slope-intercept form. I'm going to start with that slope of 4 over 1, and then my b is 2. So we always go to the y-axis, start at the 2 on the y. My slope is up 4, right 1. I can also go down 4, left 1. Okay, so greater than, go back to my little cheat sheet here, greater than is dashed and above. So dashed and above. So I need to dash my line. And then how do I show above? So I go back to where I began. Above is up, just like the arrow shows. Go up. So I go up, and I see that this entire side is what gets shaded. So all of this. In number 19, I have two variables here, okay? Up here, I only had one variable, so that's why we had that one straight line like going vertical or horizontal. But in 19, we have two variables, so we're just missing the end, which is 0. So your b is 0, your m is -3 over 1. And so I'm going to start at that 0. And I'm going to go down 3, right 1, a couple times, and then I'm going to go up 3, left 1 a couple times. And then I find my chart. So here in my chart, I compare. So it looks like this inequality matches this right here. So this is less than or equal to. I have to have a solid, and I have to shade down because it's less. So solid line, shade down. Okay, so I go back to where I began. If I have to go down, I draw a small line down, and I see that the down is this entire section of the graph, like this whole section. Okay, everything below this line. So all of this gets shaded.